Welcome everyone to Meditation Monday. I invite everyone, if you haven't already, either come into a straight seated position with the back nice and straight, or feel free to lay down if you want to be more comfortable with a nice pair of headphones. And what I invite everyone to do is to start by taking a deep belly breath in through the nose. And nice and slow down and out through the mouth. Two more, just like that. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing your back, relaxing your neck. One more time, deep belly breath all the way in. Nice and slow down and out through the mouth. Beautiful. And tonight, as you guys just either lay down nice and relaxed or just starting to tune into your body, tune into what you are bringing to the call, bringing to the meditation, because all is welcome. I'd just like to point out that we are in a waning moon that is in Scorpio at the moment. So tonight's theme is going to be all about the scorpionic death and rebirth process. But what I want you guys to understand is that there are different symbols and phases for the Scorpio. There are the snake, which represents our really primal, our survival, the parts of us that are below the unconscious threshold of what we're aware of. Then there is the eagle. So as you take a deep belly breath in, I want you to tune into all of these as I move through them. I want you to tune into the snake, the reptilian part of you, the fight or flight, the yes or no, the attraction or aversion parts of us. Tuning into your knee-jerk responses, the parts of us that see something when we want it and we just go after it, or the parts of us that feel fear and run away instead of being able to sit with it. So taking a deep belly breath into the reptilian part of us, bringing that to the table, and relaxing all the way down and out. Tuning now into the second symbol that I like to tune in with the Scorpio, which is the eagle. This is the part of us that can see things from a new perspective. The snake must crawl on the ground, sees from a very limited perspective, very survival mode, fight or flight, us versus them. But when we tune into the eagle, when we tune into our higher mind, the part of us that can see things from a higher vantage point, when we start to tune into the eagle, I want you guys to think about a challenge that you're moving through right now. Bring that challenge up to your awareness. We all are moving through transformation, through growth, through evolution. And in that process, it's natural to face challenges. So as you bring that challenge up to the forefront of your mind, taking a deep breath in. I want you to begin to look at it from a higher perspective, a little bit of a detached place. Because when we're right in the thick of things, as the snake crawling through the forest floor, it feels like it's everything. Everything around us is the challenge. But when we start to rise up into the perspective of the eagle, we can see our past, we can see our future. We recognize that we've gone through challenges, and while it is challenging in the moment, on the other side of that challenge is a gift, is expansion, it's leveling up. So as you take a deep breath in, rising up, floating up above the challenge, recognizing that you can detach for just a moment, not running away from the challenge, but seeing it from a new perspective, knowing that in a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, this challenge may not even be a second thought in your awareness. And now from this perspective, taking a deep belly breath in, seeing the small vantage point, the part of us that's in the thick of it, that's moving through the emotions, moving through the doubts, the fears, the worries, and also tuning into that higher vision of who we are and who we're becoming and how this all fits together. We then begin to alchemize those two symbols of the Scorpio into the death and rebirth process as we become the phoenix, the one who needs to die in order to expand, like a snake shedding its skin. The phoenix bursts into flames, and the phoenix can't pluck out a couple feathers and say, oh yeah, I'm done. No, it can't save a couple feathers for later and say, I'll come back to those. No, when you go through the fires of transformational love, evolutionary love, you come out the other side a brand new person. So as we take a deep belly breath into that version of us that is being birthed, sometimes the birth process feels painful. But knowing that on the other side of that tunnel that we're moving through now is deeper love, an expanded nervous system that can hold more love, hold more pain, hold more of our truth. What I want you guys to do is, now that we're tuned into the symbology of what we will be working with, the moon, the scorpion energy of death and rebirth, I want you to imagine yourself now looking over and down a flight of 10 stairs. And as you look down this flight of 10 stairs, recognize that the staircase represents the steps into our unconscious mind. And as we see our feet, feel our feet, hear our feet treading down each and every step into the unconscious mind, the primordial waters, the watery Scorpio energy. Recognize that emotions may arise. There will be a point where we are offering these emotions up to a higher version of ourselves to take care of it, to transmute it, transform it into their greatest and highest good. Recognizing that as you walk down each and every step, you'll find yourself relaxing even more, knowing that you are held in a container of love. Taking one more deep belly breath in. As you begin down on step number 10, as you just feel yourself starting to float down into your body. Seeing your feet, feeling your feet, hearing your feet, treading each and every step as you move down to step number 9. As each muscle, every fiber in your body turning loose, letting loose as you allow yourself to go deeper. Going down now to step number 8. You might begin to feel yourself letting out a sigh or a yawn as you drop down, down, down onto step 7. Allowing the muscles in and around your eyes just relax down now. The muscles in and around your jaw and forehead relaxing down now. Moving now on to step number 6, taking a deep belly breath in. There you go, allowing every muscle just to relax. As we move down to step number 5, recognizing that we are halfway down into the unconscious mind, the part of us that keeps our heart beating without us needing to think about a thing. The part of us that keeps our food magically digesting without us needing to think about a thing. The unconscious now, the part of us that keeps our fingernails growing, our hair growing, the same energy that moves through us that makes the rain fall without us needing to think about a thing. I'm talking about the unconscious now. The part of us, the same energy that's flowing through us that allows the flowers to bloom, allows the grass to grow and the sun to spread its warmth across your entire body, taking a deep belly breath in. As you drop down now to step number 4. Almost there as you see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each and every step down now to step number 3. Every muscle and nerve in your body turning loose, letting loose as you allow yourself to drift down, float down, relax down now on to step number 2. As we progress on our journey, recognizing that you're always connected to your breath, always connected to your inner light, your heart space, as you tune into the vibration of your heart, beginning to feel your heartbeat throughout your entire body, beginning in your chest, and then tuning your awareness to your fingertips, feeling your heartbeat. And then feeling that heartbeat, the pulse in your neck, delivering life-giving blood and relaxation from the tip of your head down to your toes. As we move down to step number 1, taking a deep belly breath in. Just allowing yourself to surrender to the experience to the depth that you are willing to go today. As you take the last step off of this step, recognizing there's a door in front of you now, noticing the shape, the color, and the size. Each one of you will experience this door in a different way. But through this door is your evolution. It's your transformation. It's you stepping into your spiritual gifts. You letting go of the pain of the past so that you can move through this scorpionic time of death and rebirth, allowing all of those emotions to flow through you as you reach for the doorknob, opening the door now to a beautiful, beautiful evening forest path. And as you walk down through the grass, you feel the softness, maybe a little bit of moisture on your feet. You feel the cool, crisp air as you take a deep belly breath in, feeling refreshed as you make your way down this moonlit path through the forest trees. You may begin to hear some forest animals rustling, but for the most part, it's a nice, quiet, moonlit walk through this beautiful, enchanted forest. As we make our way down through that forest path into the unconscious mind, we see something in front of us on the path. And at first, we might be scared, but as we take a deep breath in and allow our eyes to adjust, we see a small snake on the path, recognizing that this represents our reptilian mind, the part of us that will grasp at anything to feel safe, grasp onto old painful situations to feel safe, grasp onto old painful patterns to feel safe. It'll grasp onto the old thoughts that feel familiar but ultimately cause us toxic pain. So as we take a deep belly breath in, recognizing that this snake is not here to harm us, it is here to keep us safe, and it is actually our friend. We recognize that the snake is actually attempting to shed its skin. And the way that a snake sheds its skin is by rubbing and causing friction on the old scales. And as they begin to flake off and peel away, recognizing that a snake will not begin to shed its skin until the new skin has started to form underneath. It may feel a little raw as you begin to feel the friction of life shedding away those old layers, like layers of an onion peeling back from the unconscious mind, the memories, the thoughts, the pains dropping away now. And you may feel a little bit raw as you move through this process. But recognizing that this symbol that is you has a beautiful, ancient wisdom that has kept the reptile alive for millennia. And that same wisdom flows through our blood, flows through our system. We no longer shed our skin, but metaphorically, we begin to let go of the past as you take a deep belly breath in. Feeling that snake skin shedding now. As we continue down the dark, moonlit forest path, going deeper and deeper now into the unconscious mind as we come upon a moonlit clearing. And in the center of this clearing, there's a beautiful divine mother figure. I tune in with Kuan Yin. Unconditional love, unconditional compassion. The divine mother figure that we all desired in childhood, that would just hold us when we're crying, hold us when we're moving through painful emotions, comfort us, let us know that we're good enough, that we're loved no matter what we do or say. And as you slowly move towards this beautiful divine mother figure, coming closer as you step into her energetic field, feeling that love like a fresh, cooling wave wash over you. As you experience and sense her love beginning to sprout in your heart like a seed, taking a deep breath in. And as you come right next to her, she points up at the moon. It's a 3/4 moon. The moon is starting to, in other words, go to sleep. The high energy, the harvest of the full moon has passed, and now it's time to rest. Now it's time to relax. Now it's time to allow this sacred process to move through you as you take a deep belly breath in. As you feel Kuan Yin giving you a big hug from behind as she pulls you up towards the moon, as she allows you to spread your wings, sprout your wings, recognizing that you are becoming the eagle, as you allow your feet to detach from the ground, as she pulls you up in a trusting, loving, motherly way, letting you know that it is time to leave the nest, it is time to fly, it is time to see who you are in your full potential. And as you begin to rise, feeling your wings, feeling the cool night air, as you move closer and closer to the moon, as you leave that old skin behind, taking deep belly breaths in as your higher mind begins to take over. Your intuition begins to take over, flying towards the moon. And as you come closer and closer towards the moon, you notice yourself moving through a threshold. You can feel a difference here. You can feel an energetic difference. It's almost as if there is a barrier, a boundary, an energetic space that is difficult to pass through as you begin to rise even higher, slowly but surely coming up against this barrier, this threshold that often keeps people back. They start to feel resistance and they go back. They want to become the snake again. But you, my friends, are rising phoenixes. So as you take a deep belly breath in, aiming towards the moon, aiming towards the stars, feeling yourself begin to pierce this veil as everything begins to shift and you notice yourself arriving at the moon temple. Right outside, beautiful columns rising up this sacred space. Taking a deep breath in. And before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. You are now at the threshold. It's a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service to humanity, and joy in your soul. And as you begin to walk up those beautiful steps towards those columns, those ancient columns, you take a deep belly breath in as you walk into the temple of transformation, the lunar feminine temple. And as you walk down the corridor, down the hallway, you notice inside is a very simple granite altar. Taking a deep belly breath in, seeing the beautiful moonlight shining down through the skylight onto the altar. And just repeating in your mind, almost like a mantra after me. I call upon my higher spiritual guides that love me unconditionally. I call upon Kuan Yin, who loves me unconditionally. Be with me now, beloveds. I thank you now for your protection, for your love, for your peace and fun. Namaste. And as you move towards that beautiful altar, taking a deep belly breath in, I want you to bring back into memory that challenge, that pain that you've been moving through, that difficulty. And no matter how hard you try, or no matter how many ways you look at it, it seems like an unsolvable Rubik's Cube. Recognizing that this challenge has led you to this call. That every single thing in your life has led you to this moment. And it is time for you to be relieved of your suffering, relieved of your challenge, as you call in this higher power, this higher self, these higher energies to help you move through this challenge with ease, with grace, recognizing that it doesn't always need to be a fight. Sometimes the easiest way through is to surrender. So taking a deep belly breath in. And almost like a gift, like that snake shedding its skin, that old version of who you were, the fighter, the one who needed to make things happen, the one who needed to be good enough. Allowing yourself now to surrender this old version of you to the altar as you take a deep belly breath in. Surrendering this challenge, surrendering this pain, allowing a higher vibration, a larger version of you, or a larger expansive energy that has much more capacity to hold, to take care of this, to move you through this with grace and ease, like you are floating down a gentle river. Taking a deep belly breath in. And as you place it on the altar, notice Kuan Yin behind, holding it up, raising it up, lifting it up to be held by light and love. Repeating like a mantra in your mind after me. I call upon divine grace and divine love and divine power and divine wisdom that I am. I call upon my own mastery. I call upon the unconditionally loving guidance that supports me in crossing the karmic threshold from fear to love. I am open to your help in making this spiritual transition according to the perfection of divine timing. Beloveds, I gratefully receive your help. Taking a deep belly breath in. As Kuan Yin lifts this problem and challenge up, allowing light and love to take care of it for you. Your job is done. You came to the table. You have allowed yourself to move through the threshold, which most would return back to the old way of being. But you, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, are being reborn into a new version, a version of you that can openly trust, openly love, openly surrender to the universe itself. Because we are all limited beings. Our minds cannot comprehend. Our emotions swing us from place to place. And our decisions, although seemingly, yes, that's it, this is what I know, sometimes it leads us to pain, and that's okay. So as we take a deep breath in, surrendering it all on the altar of love, knowing that no matter what we do, we are lovable. We are good enough. As we expand past those limitations, we can now hold space for others on their journey. So one more time, repeating after me, I am love. I am light. I am power divine. So be it. Taking one more deep belly breath in. As we move now to the third and final phase of our meditation of this space, as we birth ourselves through this divine fire of love, when we let go of the constrictions, that old skin, that the friction was causing us to pull away from, allowing us to move to that higher plane and be reborn through trust and through love, we begin to feel our energy field expanding. No longer burdened by the limitations that we placed on ourselves and that society has placed on us, parents have placed us, we begin to feel more magnetic. Because as our energy field expands past the old limitations, we now have more energy moving through us. So as we take a deep belly breath in, feeling that power begin to course through your veins, feeling your awareness begin to expand past the limitations of your body, feeling the space around you now. Because your nervous system's capacity is expanding. You are increasing your spiritual potency. And with great power comes great responsibility. As you step into this new version of yourself, you will recognize that your words and actions and thoughts have more potency, have more impact on yourself and those around you. And having a big energy field doesn't necessarily mean you have a high level of consciousness and awareness. So let's cultivate our awareness for a moment, taking a deep belly breath in. Tuning our awareness to that special light within each and every one of us, tuning back into your heartbeat. Knowing that if you ever find yourself in a space where you do not know what the next step is, Your next step is to take a deep breath in and tune inwards. Your next step is to ask yourself the question, where is my light? If I feel lost in the dark, where is my light? And your answer will always be, let me feel my pulse. Let me feel my heartbeat. Let me focus on that primordial thump, the drumming of our soul that keeps us anchored into this plane. There is no deeper truth than the truth of the rhythm of your heart. So taking a deep belly breath in, knowing that the mind can play tricks, but your heart never lies. Because you, my friend, are here for healing. You are here for a beautiful, beautiful purpose that may or may not have been revealed to you yet. But simply by way of you showing up here tonight, you are here for a reason. And as you allow yourself to unlock those inner understandings, unlock that inner awareness, unlock that inner light now, taking a deep breath in, beginning to feel that energy field of love all around you. We are going to begin to literally experience the new outstretched limits of your potential. So what I want you to do is taking a deep belly breath in, just to tune in for a moment. We are going to begin to feel our energy field. So I want you to, with this exhale, send out energetic roots into the ground through your feet, through your sit bones, if you're laying down, through your back, through your heart space. Feeling those energetic roots go down, down, deeply into the earth, into the dark, rich, fertile soil of Mother Earth. And as you take your next inhale, breathe that energy in through your feet, through your knees, your hips, to your belly, and relax down. Deep belly breath, breathing that nutrition, the love, the kindness, generosity, all the way into your belly, through your heart, up to your throat. And relax it down, letting it go right back down to Mother Earth, clearing and cleansing the whole way. This time breathing in all the way up through your belly, through your heart space, your throat, third eye. And as you exhale, this nice deep exhale, allow it to move up and out through the top of your head, through your crown, as it begins to cascade down and around you like a toroidal field. Deep belly breath in. Breathing, circulating that energy, starting to feel your energy bubble around you as you breathe out, weaving a magical, magical energy, clearing, cleansing. Deep breath in 2 more times. And every time it goes down, passes through the earth to be recycled, cleared, and cleansed. 1 more time. Deep belly breath in, all the way in. And allowing it to go down and out. 1 more time, breathing all the way in. And this time we're going to hold at the top. And if you're familiar with the root lock, just squeeze your pelvic floor muscles just a bit. Allow yourself to feel that energy and relax all the way down. Just noticing your energy body now. Becoming aware of the space beyond your body. Literally being able to see, to feel, to sense that energy swirling around you with each and every breath in and out. As you circulate that energy, recognize that you are not your body. These 5 senses were the skin that was being shed. You still have the 5 senses, but you are unlocking your understanding of your energetic boundary, your bubble. And if you tune in really closely, you begin to recognize that the energy that is outside of you, circulating like a beautiful, beautiful bubble of love, is the same exact energy that is inside of you, the same space. And we recognize that what's inside of us is also outside of us. then every single atom in this universe becomes me, becomes I. When you look at a tree outside, you recognize the tree is breathing in the same way as you. It's just breathing from the top down. So what I want you to do is imagine your energetic branches stretching out wide from your crown. And I want you to take a deep belly breath in, breathing in the fatherly energy, the solar energy, down through your belly, exhaling down to your roots. As you breathe in, feeling that energy circulating in reverse now, down through the crown of your head like a funnel, going all the way down through you, washing through you, replenishing, healing. 2 more deep belly breaths in, just like that. There we go. 1 more. Deep, full, clearing, cleansing breath. Feeling that bubble, feeling your energy. And as you just allow yourself to relax and enjoy this moment, enjoy your new frequency, your new bubble, your new version of who you are, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. I want you to begin to expand your awareness, expanding your awareness, seeing everybody in your life as these beautiful energy bubbles. And I want you to see you as a golden bubble of love, feeling about 6 to 18 feet on all directions of you. It's just this golden bubble of love because you are tuned into a higher vibration now. No longer that snake running down through the ground. You are this beautiful being of light. And everyone that crosses your path, that steps into your energetic field, is now being bathed in a golden light, a golden energy of love. And what happens is when we experience love, the shadows can no longer hide. It brings people's shit to the surface. It brings people's insecurities up, pains up, traumas up, so that it can be loved, because that is all that energy wants. Shame, guilt, fear, anger, pain. It all just wants love. So as we walk around our new life, taking a deep breath in, we will begin to bathe everyone around us in this love. And as they bathe in this love, they will make more room in their heart space for love. And we begin to see and notice and recognize the ripples of our work here spreading out like waves in the ocean. And the more golden bubbles of love there are on this planet, just like I call the golden army of love, we do not fight in the ways that a snake fights. We do not fight in a way that an eagle fights. We fight by loving, by holding space for understanding, by non-judgment. And as we do that, we heal. And because as within, so without, those around you begin to heal. So taking a deep belly breath in, seeing all of those golden bubbles begin to pop up around the world. Seeing all of humanity resonating at the vibration of love. All starting with this work we're doing right now. And now seeing the entire planet surrounded in a golden vibration of love. And from this space of expanded awareness, just sending well wishes to everyone, sending well wishes to your family, to those that you know and those that you don't. May you be happy. May you experience and find peace. May you be free from all suffering. And then extend that blessing out to all of those that you know and don't know. even your quote unquote enemies, wishing them happiness, peace, and freedom from suffering. And now, one more time, just extending that to all beings in the universe, taking a deep breath in. May all beings be happy. May all beings find peace. May all beings be free from suffering. And as you float in the infinity of space for just a moment, really allowing yourself to feel that. In a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I get to 5, you're going to feel like you had a 3-hour massage from God Himself. You're going to feel like you just came alive from the best 8-hour sleep of your entire life, allowing all of this energy to course through your veins, consolidating all the experience and information in a way that is aligned with your highest good, your highest healing. And on the count of 1, just bringing your awareness nice and slowly, not even moving, just awareness back to your fingers and your toes. Feeling the tingles, feeling the energy. On the count of 2, expanding that bubble of awareness to your space, feeling your surroundings before you come back into full awareness. On the count of 3 and 4, taking a deep belly breath in and out, bringing all your energy back into your body. Give it a little shake. On the count of 5, when you are ready, coming back to the moment, coming back to the call at the rate and speed that is perfect for you, not needing to rush. There you go. Allowing all of the emotions, all of the experience to integrate, to move through you for the greatest and highest good.